Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Village of Bartlett Board Meeting for December 2nd, 2025. I ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Trustee Batterman?
Here.
Daney?
Here.
Gansey?
Here.
Hopkins?
Here.
Mart?
Here.
Swansky?
Here.
President Gunstein?
Here.
Allegiance. Justice for all.
All right, that'll take us to our town hall portion. If there's anybody in the audience that would like to address the board, please do so by stepping up to the podium and stating your name and address, and please try to keep your comments to 3 minutes or less. Is there anybody that'd like to address the board?
6.
Anybody online? I don't think so. All right. Okay. That'll take us to our consent agenda. All items listed with an asterisk will be considered to be routine and will be enacted in one motion. There will be no separate discussion on these items unless a board member so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered an appropriate point in the agenda. With that said, is there anything that anybody would like to take off or add to the consent agenda?
Can I add item 8.2?
Any concerns or questions regarding that?
No.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by trustee Daney, seconded by trustee Swansky. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Hopkins?
Yes.
Laporte?
Yes.
Swansky?
Yes.
Batterman?
Yes.
Daney?
Yes.
Gansey?
Yes.
All right, can I get a motion to approve the amended consent?
So moved.
Second. Daney, second by trustee Laporte. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Laporte?
Yes.
Swansky?
Yes.
Batterman?
Yes.
Daney?
Yes.
Gansey?
Yes.
Hopkins?
Those motions carry. All right, that'll take us to our treasurer's report. We don't have one tonight, so we have president's report, and tonight I'm going to be recognizing our EDC member. All right, tonight we recognize and thank 3 outgoing commissioners from what was formerly our Economic Development Commission. We are deeply grateful for their commitment to the Village of Bartlett. Each of these individuals have played a vital role in keeping our community strong. They've helped guide the village through challenging moments as well as great times of progress. They're steadfast partners to our businesses, our business community, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. And they have provided valuable leadership to our board and staff for important initiatives such as economic incentives, new community events, and efforts that brought renewed pride and vitality to our Village of Bartlett. These services have made lasting impacts, and tonight we honor them for their dedication. So I will call you by your name. First up, is Bob Perry here? All right. Bob Perry's tenure started in 2012. Adam Lewinsky, his tenure was since 2018. And tonight, Nan Godenkoff, I would like to have you come up here. Present you with this award. Thank you very much. You guys want to come in?
Sure.
again, thank you for all your dedication since 2013, so thank you. All right, that'll take us to questions and answers. Does anybody have any questions and answers or things for staff? And before you mention anything, Ray, I'd like to step in here and say that we have a board member who has a birthday coming up here, so I'd like to congratulate Ray on his birthday.
39 years old.
30,
God bless.
second anniversary of your 39th. December 13th?
That's correct.
All right, congratulations.
And also, November 25th, I celebrated 58 years of happy marriage to my bride. Now, a quick story about that. I get up in the morning, I'll go to Jewel and get her some flowers, and also pick out an anniversary card. So on the anniversary card,
The morning of your anniversary, you did this?
57, I write, have 57 wonderful years with
58.
my beautiful bride. She gets up, she looks at the card, she says, Ray, it was 58. I said, well, we were only happy for, I was only happy for 57 out of the 58. So thank you very much. And we have some other birthdays I'd like to recognize. Paul Peterson, our food and beverage director at Bartlett Hills, and Kyle Robisky, our police chief commander. And anniversaries, we have John Peoples, our IT director, and again, Paul Peterson, food and beverage director at Bartlett Hills. And also, I would like a shout out to Public Works. You're not going to believe how many calls I've gotten and people have stopped me, to go wherever, and talked about how beautiful the downtown area looks. You guys did one hell of a great job down there. And I also want to tell you, I also received a lot of responses on how quickly that Public Works responded to the snowstorm we had with clearing the roads and whatnot. So thank you very much. That's all I have.
Anybody else have anything for staff?
I do. I have a couple of things, actually. First of all, I'd like to thank the police department for their work with the Illinois State Police with the truck initiative on Route 59. It looks like you found a lot of discrepancies there. And maybe you'd like to give us some information on that. Was that the state's initiative, or?
So it's our initiative that we're working with. We've done it, we did it about 2 months ago as well, so it's something that we've been making
All right, well, thank you very much for your work on that. And for Public Works, I know I had asked if we would be welcome at the November 10th Cross Creek meeting of the public. I had gone to Oklahoma that weekend and was supposed to fly in Sunday night, and my flight was canceled. So I didn't even get back until Monday evening, so I missed it. So can you give us a review of how that went?
Sure.
Country Creek.
Yeah, Country Creek. We had a pretty good turnout. I'd say probably about half of the resident or homeowners were there. We presented the latest design concepts that we're at, really focused in on the next step of the easements that we talked about. Each resident that was there got a packet of kind of their concept for their property. So it kind of gives them an idea of what it would look like and what type of easement we would need. We've sent those off to the ones that were not there. And so now we're in that process of starting to acquire those easements so that we can proceed.
Okay, thank you.
It was an impressive presentation. So I think it cleared a lot of minds and questions up that some of the residents had. So you guys have definitely spent some time with each individual resident, so hopefully we can keep that moving forward. Anything else? All right. I want to just second what,
Saturday.
I just wanted to second what Trustee Daney said. I had a lot of positive feedback, both on the village lighting that's going through downtown Bartlett, as well as the snow plowing that this pretty significant sized storm we had this early in the year. So great job.
How did our new tree handle the snow or the weather?
It's still up. So far, so good. We're trying to get the ornaments on, so, but we've been busy with other things right now, so hopefully we'll have it up by Saturday.
All right, if there's nothing else, we'll go to standing committee reports. Building and Zoning Committee Chairman Hopkins.
Thank you, President Gunstein. Items A1 and 2 were covered under the consent agenda tonight.
Thank you, Chairman Hopkins. Community and Economic Development, Chairman Gansey.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have nothing to report tonight.
Thank you, Chairman Gansey. Finance Committee, Chairman Laporte.
I've got 2 items on the agenda. Let me pull them up here. We're pretty well familiar with these. The first agenda item is the 2025 property tax levy approval. Attached is the 2025 property tax levy ordinance. The total levy is $13,354,429, a 2.17% increase from the 2024 property tax extension. A truth in taxation public hearing for the 2025 levy was held on November 4th, 2025. I move to approve ordinance number 2025-116, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the general, corporate, and other purposes of the village of Bartlett, Cook, DuPage, and Kane County, Illinois, for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30, 2026.
I'll second that.
Any questions? Just want to point out that this levy is to cover the police pension, is the majority of this, so I just wanted to make sure that I make that on record. Aside from that, any questions or concerns? All right, I ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Trustee Swansky,
No.
Batterman,
Yes.
Daney,
Yes.
Gansey,
Yes.
Hopkins,
Yes.
Laporte.
Yes.
That motion carries.
The next item I have on the agenda is the 2025 abatement of GO bond. The final process for the 2025 tax levy is to calculate tax levy abatements for the 2017, 2019, and 2021A general obligation bonds. Abatements proposed equal $1,722,168. I move to approve abatement ordinance 2025-117, an ordinance abating a portion of taxes heretofore levied for the year 2025 to pay debt service on general obligation refunding bonds, Series 2017, general obligation refunding bonds, Series 2019, and general obligation bonds, Series 2021A of the Village of Bartlett, Bartlett, DuPage, Cook, and Kane counties.
Second that.
Second by trustee Daney. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none, I'll ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Trustee Batterman,
Yes.
Daney,
Yes.
Gansey,
Yes.
Hopkins, Laporte,
Yes,
Swansky.
Yes.
That motion carries.
that's all I have, Mr. President.
Thank you, Chairman Laporte. License and Ordinance Committee, Chairman Batterman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Item D1 was covered under consent tonight.
Thank you, Chairman Batterman. Police and Health Committee, Chairman Swansky.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have nothing on the agenda this evening.
Thank you, Chairman Swansky. Public Works and Golf Committee, Chairman Daney.
Thank you, Mr. President. Item F1 was covered under consent. I have nothing else.
Thank you, Chairman Daney. New business. Anybody have any new business they'd like to bring up to staff?
I was approached at church. Somebody wanted us to take a look, Public Works, to take a look at the newly, you can't look at it now because all the snow, but across from the library where the rock is at, where Kevin Wallace is, that street there. I think the stripes were just painted. One's a straight lane and one's a turn lane. And apparently, if you're going straight towards the library, you have to jog over a little bit, and it wasn't like that before. So they just said, take a look at it. They think there's gonna be an accident there, but. Yeah, Piper's. So it's, so it'd be the east side, east of the intersection of the library.
All right.
That's all I got.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Get a motion to adjourn
So moved.
Second,
by trustee Daney, second by trustee Laporte. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Betterman,
Yes.
Daney,
Yes.
Gansey,
Yes.
Hopkins, Laporte,
Yes.
Swansky.
Yes.
We are adjourned.